Hello, my name is Jack Donohoe from Blenheim Partners Board and Executive Search. Here is your State of the Market update for October 2025. Across ASX-listed companies, there have been 8 Chair, 44 NED, 8 CEO, and 13 CFO appointments. October saw a slight increase in both Chair and CFO appointments in comparison to September, as well as a decrease in NED and CEO appointments. Here are some notable appointments from the month of October. In mining, South32 has appointed Stephen Pearce to succeed Karen Wood as Chair, who will retire from the board in February 2026. Stephen has over 35 years of financial and commercial experience across the mining, oil and gas, and utilities sector. He has held a range of leadership roles, including Group Chief Financial Officer and Executive Director of Anglo American plc and CFO of Alinta Energy. Stephen also serves on the board of Ampol Limited and BAE Systems Incorporated. In gaming and entertainment, Vivian Stewart has been appointed as a non-executive director of Tabcorp Holdings, subject to the receipt of the required regulatory approvals. Vivian will act as an observer on the board from the 1st of November 2025. Vivian has 17 years of experience serving on public company boards and is a non-executive director of ASX-listed technology company Superloop, where he is the chair of the Risk and Compliance Committee. Most recently, he was the COO of global enterprise software company Big Tin Can Holdings. Vivian also founded corporate advisory firm Califin Partners, where he advised on M&A transactions and capital raisings for both public and private companies. In healthcare, PolyNovo has appointed Bruce Peaty as Chief Executive Officer, effective 1st of December 2025. Bruce has significant experience across healthcare, medical devices, and biotechnology. Bruce is currently the Group Vice President Americas at Dentsply Sirona, where he is the commercial lead for the North American, Canadian, and Latin American markets. Prior to Dentsply Sirona, Bruce worked across several ASX-listed multinational companies, including Abbott Laboratories, Baxter Healthcare, and Biosensors International. In financial services, Chris Calori has been appointed to the role of Chief Financial Officer of QBE Insurance Group, commencing 1st of January 2026. Chris joined QBE in 2015 and has held various senior roles across the company's global operations, including Chief Actuary for QBE Capital, Chief Financial Officer for Australia Pacific, and most recently, Managing Director of QBE's reinsurance business QBE Re. Prior to joining QBE, Chris served as the head of internal models with Bermuda Monetary Authority, and prior to this, was Chief Actuary at Tokyo Marine Europe. In industrials, Amcor has appointed Stephen Arsherga as Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer, effective 10th of November 2025. Stephen is the CFO of fiber-based packaging provider Graphic Packaging, and prior to becoming CFO was the Senior Vice President of Finance. Stephen also spent 25 years at Mead West Vaco, where he served in multiple executive roles spanning finance, operations, and strategy, before ultimately becoming President of the Beverage and Consumer Electronics business. And that wraps up our State of the Market update for October. For our full State of the Market update, please subscribe to Blenheim FIRST, and for further information, visit blenheimpartners.com. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.